Then she gave me another free interview about 5 years ago. Just off GP. The relationships. What he's talking about, the friendships, the relationship. Money Man did that for me. And for that, I would never, ever, ever have nothing to say bad about Money Man. Never. Because Money Man seen a young kid.
What?
He seen a friend that was building.
I'm sure you probably did that. He was in there for a minute. He probably wasn't there missing.
No doubt it. He just looks pulled apart. Like.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the New England Patriots. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Spencer Schrader to get things rolling. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down.
You said what now? Say that again. What'd you say? I didn't hear you.
First play, and May goes to the air. He's going to air one out right away. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The UCLA man, the former first-rounder, Latu, he's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up third and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. They're going. It's May escaping to his left. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
Catch that shit.
It's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he's
here you go, babe.
To the end zone. What a start. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing. Spencer Schrader
the kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
What you doing, Jackie, man? Pass over.
On 2nd down, it's May. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Patriots, first down. 1st and 10.
They'll go play action with May. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Austin Hooper. Touchdown, Patriots.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. Got his man, it's Ogletree. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. A short pass taken in by Warren. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he is going to have a Colts first down. Able to convert. It's 3rd and short, and they pick up 4.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun now for Jones. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down. On play action, it's Jones.
Oh, he got that good shit.
The throwaway and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
A gain of 21 yards.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Brought down back at the 32.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this 2nd quarter. They've got it with 2nd down and 13 in front of them. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Back to throw is Jones. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. That's Pierce in motion. Jones to throw for it on 4th down. Pass is caught. It's Warren. And he is...
No way he got that first. No way he got that first. They won't let me challenge
a Colts first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long.
I think he got that, but he got it.
First down, Colts.
They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Jones. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. This is caught. He's got a
Get
long
that
way
weak
to go.
ass shit. Good shit.
And he's in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown.
He's stopping him just for the nigga to score.
So by nature, Mike, you know, I am a guy that is generally aggressive on 4th down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense. They have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. He gets free. He's inside the 40, inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, New England. The extra point is good. And the Patriots move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Marcus Jones is there to make the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good. And the Pats extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. So following the touchdown,
Fucked up on that kick.
is back to send this one away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only does
They
it
would
reach
do
the
that.
landing zone,
Come on, man. That
it's going to be
shit.
spotted beyond the 40-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. At the
Now, Jones.
Thank you.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Jack Gibbons.
Defense wins ball game.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test.
What'd you say at the beginning of the game? You nice with who? You nice with them? You nice. What'd you say? I don't know what you said. I still never heard you.
Is coming their way.
Why the fuck I keep kicking it like that? I don't want niggas getting the ball to fucking 35. Like, come on. I'm not even filling this shit up.
Throwing on first down is Jones. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Colts. First down. Again, 11 on the play. First down, Indianapolis.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 4.
First and 10.
That's another Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
19 right. Mustang 19.
Now Jones.
Thank you.
Oh, a huge mistake.
Don't stop trying me like that, bro. We play defense over here.
And the Patriots are going to have it.
Defense better than my offense.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On first and 10, here's May. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's May to throw it on first down. He'll look deep here for Diggs.
Fucking go.
And he's in. Touchdown, New England.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
You alright? You safe out here, man. And she might not be there, but you got her number? Sometimes that shit is tripping.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. Ashton Doolin now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They send the tight end in motion. Out to his right, and he's going to have to eat this
defense. That's all I know. All I know is defense.
So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, it's Doolin. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Now it's Taylor. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
That's Pierce in motion. To throw. It's Jones.
Come on, man. You ain't got no respect for me all this time. Come on, man.
Picked off by Marcus Jones.
You ain't got no respect for me all this time.
A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
The extra point is up and through. And the Patriots will extend this third quarter lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. That's out quickly to Pittman. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. Finding room across midfield.
Let him get that weak ass shit.
All the way into the end zone.
Good shit.
There is a marker down. We're going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand. No problem there on the extra point. And the Colts are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. That is caught downfield by Douglas. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
Good shit. I shouldn't have threw that. That was a stupid pass.
At their own 5-yard line.
Yeah, the second he threw that ball, Mike, that just felt like a hope and a prayer. He just threw that thing up saying, I hope my guy comes down with it. Ball placement wasn't really where it needed to be and ends up going the other way.
Jones now on first down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. Let's go. On the give, this is Taylor. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
Third down. And 3 yards to go.
Let's go now.
On play action, it's Jones.
Thank you.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is
Hey,
intercepted.
babe.
It is picked off by the rookie safety.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
He'll take this down to the 47. Cameron Bynum up from the secondary to make the play.
Hello. Hello.
May to throw on second down. He's going to tuck it and go.
That's the shot, dude.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
May now on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Flush to his right. Now he'll air one out. Good coverage.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man. That's a fucking TD.
Terrific work. They separated the man from the football.
Fucking kidding me?
Third down.
Five. What's that? Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's that?
Working out of the gun, it's May. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is caught. What a throw. Matt Collins. Touchdown, Patriots. Borregales now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Taylor gets it out of the pistol. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Play action now. It's Jones.
No way he should have got that, but it's okay.
And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. 4th quarter commences. It's a run by Taylor. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Indianapolis.
A gain of 12. And the Colts first down.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he will score again.
Hey, babe.
Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5. On the draw, it's Henderson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, New England.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
2nd down and 8. They'll run out of the gun, and it's Stevenson, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line.
First down. First down and goal to go.
And they'll run it here with Stevenson. And he's in! Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England.
Patriots.
Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Makes the score Patriots 56, Colts 28. Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. Whoa. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Putting the tight end in motion. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
He was standing down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
In motion is Warren.
At the 21-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Got his man, it's Ogletree. Will get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
got his tight end. That's Warren. And he is going to have a Colts first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
First down. Here we go. First and
Jones to the air again. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Jones. Exiting the pocket right. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Here we go. One final play. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So it's a win for the Patriots. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.
Uh, you can put just a little bit.
Respectfully, this will be the first impression we get through your organization. Well, we all experience problems at some point, right, Vladimir? Part of the game we play. We're just glad that we could be here in your time of need. We want you to join us for a meeting tomorrow. I will be there. Good. As I told Thomas, I hope you won't understand that this is only temporary until my distributor is ready to start back up fully away. But after working with us, you may decide it should be a permanent arrangement. That is, of course, if your security is under control. You can rest assured that your product will be safe in our territory. In fact, I thought you might like to watch me repay my debt. You'll bring me and stake the life of one of my men. I will be safe today. Unless your brother.